Warning, this video may contain flashing lights which can trigger seizures in people with photosensitive epilepsy. Viewer discretion is advised.
BXB. It's in the game!
Hello everybody and welcome to another BXB game review. My name is Cameron. Today I am bringing you DESYNC. This is a first person stylish shooter game. And by that I mean you run around shooting absolutely everything and you get more points for the most stylish kill you can get. You have a different variety of weapons and enemies that come at you, and you can do things from stun them, change weapon, grab out a shotgun, blast them into a rotating blade on the wall, all in an effort to get your high score and name on the leaderboard. And if that doesn't grab your interest, then what the hell will? The style of gameplay is somewhat reminiscent of Bulletstorm in terms of action points and stylish kills. But the game is set in a virtual world, which just seems to scream early 90s sci-fi action film, somewhere along the lines of Lawnmower Man rather than The Matrix, and with what sounds like an early 90s synth pop soundtrack to go along with it too. But it all comes together quite nicely. The level design is always different and always keeps you on your toes, as do the enemies that spawn. There are also secret items to be found as you play the game, hidden in certain areas of the level. There's also a chance of certain special tough enemies dropping a data core which you can then also use to augment your own abilities. The more the items you find and the higher your score, the more fragments you get of data streams which then you can put towards upgrading yourself with special perks you can use throughout the levels, such as faster movement speed or a higher health bar, and then you can start upgrading your weapon. Certain fragments and cores come together to create something that can improve the damage of your weapon, but may also reduce a certain aspect of another, such as the fire rate. I believe it's quite luck of the draw what kind of fragment you're able to pick up with those. There's also an array of side weapons and items that you can utilize in-game, such as a shield that you can activate over a bit of time, a quick bit of health regeneration when you need it, but to use them you have to rack up points in the game by killing your enemies. All I can tell you is the amount of time that I played on it, I didn't seem to reach anywhere near top of the leaderboard. And I am ashamed! If Job Smith could see me now, he would be ashamed of me too! But if your reflexes are fast enough and you're more inventive with your style of killing, you may be able to find yourself on the top 5. But I really like what they did with the whole thing. It has a really old school retro feel about it. I feel like everything nowadays is the same nitty gritty style of first person shooter in browns and greys. There's nothing bright and colourful and inventive. Well, sure, I'm not saying that these guys invented the entire genre of that style of thing, but it's at least a breath of fresh air nowadays, and I can appreciate that. It feels like one of the few games that I've played for a long time where some actual skills will really come in handy. A lot of other games you can just run and gun, just completely shoot everything, but this you'll have to be completely aware of all your surroundings with some actual knowledge of the map to be able to, so you really get the points rolling in. Although I can totally see people doing 720 trick shots while jumping off the balcony to kill the next guy, but aesthetically, yes, it would be pleasing, but I don't think I'll actually get that many more points in the game. But overall, I found this to be a highly enjoyable experience, and this will be getting at least 4 stars out of me. Thank you very much for watching. This has been another BXB game review. If you want to read some more of our stuff, head on over to bxbgames.co.uk, and you can also follow us on Twitter at bxbgames. Thanks again, and I will see you in the next one.